Yes, Cortana is still choice. Should you watch the new Halo show? First season just wrapped up. It's on Paramount Plus. Short answer, yeah, I think you should. I really enjoyed it. Now, I want to be honest here in my previous involvement with Halo, which is very little. I have played almost all the games, however, mostly I kept to the multiplayer, so I wasn't going deep into the storyline or anything. I know that some Halo books exist. I have not read those, though I have read thousands of other fantasy and sci-fi books, but I don't know the story very well of Halo. If you want to compare this to, does it stay true to the Halo canon story, this is probably not the video for you. But if you're just asking, is this worth my time? Is it a fun space show? Absolutely it is. And I would actually recommend everyone goes into it thinking not that this is a show about the Halo game, because I don't know, it kind of flavors it a little weird and just puts a bad taste in your mouth and makes it seem like hokey right away. If you just go into it thinking, I'm watching a space romp, I think you're going to have a great time. They do a really good job with the Covenant. Cool to see the cuts, because they'll cut sometimes to see the Covenant ships. You get to see a little bit of their culture, the way that they're structured, and their ships and their bases, which is really cool. They do a really good job, I don't know if throwback is the right word, but referencing the games. Master Chief talking to it. They'll be like, yeah, but have you ever heard the sound that a grunt makes before he dies? You know, it's just making little references to those cool little things that we all love and remember so fondly from our childhoods. Hearing those little grunts squeal before they make the dive, missing that headshot. Or good if you were good at the game, unlike me. Is it the most scientifically accurate? No. It's a space sci-fi show, and it's not like The Expanse where it's justify everything and give you good technology and good explanations for things. Sometimes things just are. One thing I did like about it, though, is a lot of those shows, especially simple little romps like this, have the propensity to have very black or white characters. They're not malleable at all. The good guys, the bad guys. And this has some gray area people where you're like, oh, I really started off liking them, but later on, rough decision, maybe don't like you so much. Also, what some people are willing to sacrifice in pursuit of their dreams, how far they're willing to go once they have made those sacrifices so they can justify having made those sacrifices in order to accomplish their goals, which is some really cool questions getting asked in there. But again, we're not going into this show for its philosophical questions or the life lessons being taught here. I think you should go into Halo because you want to see a fun space romp where you get to see battle armored humans, at the top of their game, trained all their life for battle, killing aliens who are trying to exterminate our race. If you go into that with, I'm just looking for an exciting, action-packed space romp, you're gonna have a great time. Should you watch the Halo show? I think that you should. The first season's out. Go check it out. Bye, everybody.